the public hearing for the liquor license for Annabelle's.
Yes.
I think we've all been able to review it, and I don't see anything wrong with it at all.
I think we've all expressed sympathy that you have to pay so much money. And we decided that it would be our civic duty to come down
And
and
support
bring
you
as
more
much as we
more
can
occasions.
to help you out.
So, public comment,
No question about it, she should get it.
so we just have to come out of the public hearing then. I don't see anybody lined up to say a thing.
I make a motion to come out of the public hearing.
Second, all in favor?
Move to second.
Rachel.
Rachel.
So, okay, so now we will open the select board meeting and we will say the national anthem. Pledge allegiance. Oh, sing the
We have to
national anthem.
sing the
Sing,
thing.
yes,
Oh, never
sing.
mind.
I can
No
sing.
singing. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now you sing, here.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. Okay, we're gonna vote on the liquor license.
I make a motion,
application.
we approve the application for Annabelle's liquor
Yes,
license.
second it.
All in favor?
Thank you.
Approved.
Thank you.
Now, we're gonna sign it, you'll pick it up in the morning, or can we give it to her now, make a copy? Is anybody back there? She probably needs it now.
She's leaving in the morning. I'm leaving in the morning.
Okay, let's see if we can get it to her now. Do we just have to make a copy of it? Okay, we can go do that.
Suzette out there?
I don't know, if not, I can certainly run the copy machine.
Are you gonna need a special amusement permit for dancing?
Oh, yes, she does dancing.
And dancing
So,
around.
do you wanna pick it up tomorrow so you can take it?
I won't be
She's
here
not gonna be here, so we're trying
But
to
I'll
give it
be
to her.
back, by Monday.
By Monday.
Yeah.
But do
So
you need it?
that's not gonna expire until December, so you should be
Right,
fine.
exactly, so
She can pick
I
it
can
up.
get it on Monday.
Okay, and then we'll have the other permit for you.
Okay.
Good,
Okay.
good.
Well, thank you, Anna.
Yes, Deanna will be opening for me on Sunday.
Cool.
And tomorrow too, as well.
Enjoy.
Have a safe trip, drive safely and take care of your back.
Get out and walk around every little bit.
I'm gonna try.
Bye-bye.
Have
Take a
fun.
couple
Love you.
aspirin before you get behind the wheel.
I will.
Yes.
Thank you.
Drive safe, babe.
Take a dry martini after you're finished.
I'm gonna. I'll see you Monday.
Bye.
Okay,
Hannah.
Tell Tina
Bye.
congratulations.
I will.
Yes.
Thank you.
Night, honey.
Night.
Good night. All right, so now we need a motion to sign the warrants.
Make a motion to sign warrants.
Second,
Second.
all in favor? We got it. Okay, so we just have one here that, don't sign the red one.
You don't sign that, right?
What did Gretchen Mead say about did you tell her that she can do those things?
I called her, she said thank you.
Okay, great,
And she has a new thing coming up, did you see it, the posters outside?
fantastic.
So
Yeah, I brought it up for them to
Yes.
put it out there.
Yes.
All right, so we need a motion to approve the minutes as written for October 19th.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? All right. Old business. Well, the garage is finished on the outside. Today, the groundwork was worked on for the power lines to go in, the propane lines to go in, and all the little pads, cement pads to go around each doorway and the garage doors, and the panels going in, so when the electric comes in, then the garage doors will start working. It's all locked up, and it's, The gate is not on it anymore, so if anybody wants to actually go look at it, just don't get, involved. I think we're still doing a little bit of groundwork, but Ricky wanted people to definitely, drive by and see it if they wanna look at it.
Yeah, it's impressive.
It should be, we've got about 4 more weeks of internal work to get done and the ventilation system to put in before they can move in. I've been
I think
hoping.
we gotta have a garage open house.
I keep saying, yes.
Yeah.
There should be something, yeah. I agree. Anything for a party, right,
Put a
Joanne?
bottle of champagne to break over the.
I
Break over
think the
Ricky's head.
many years that many people have spent on
that's what
this,
I
it
mean.
would be wonderful.
We could serve it.
Definitely if you bring the champagne.
No, I'm just teasing about that, but we could have apple cider and we could have,
Yes.
donuts or,
Yeah.
Maybe
know,
Santa
cinnamon rolls.
could show up.
coffee crate, yeah,
Yeah,
coffee
we'll
cake, or
make sure we get the heat working first.
Yeah.
eggplant parmesan.
Okay, John. Brownfield, I have to say, I'm really impressed with that.
Yeah, that's,
Yes.
they've really been doing a good job. The Historical Society is now supported on steel and blocking, and they're getting it in position to move. The basement's been cleaned out, the contaminated soil is set aside for transport to the bio pile. That's part of our match. The new foundation excavation has been completed with some additional excavating and some soft areas of the floor. They actually found a bunch of fish heads in a box.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
And did they save them, I hope?
no, they ended up in the bio pile.
Is there any data or affidavits or anything from that fish place, the canning company?
I think Barb would probably have that.
Yeah.
The filter fabric and up to 2 feet of crushed stone was added along the footings. 4 more for footing was completed by Andy Leclerc. Down to earth, Oscar Emerson is the engineer, completed the building survey to confirm dimensions for the foundation. Peter improved the road to the cannery and laid down repay for stability so they can get trucks and equipment in and out. Peter received a letter from the adjacent property owner with permission to remove the concrete footing and to cut down a maple tree. It was a concrete footing that was like right on the property line. So I reached out to the abutters and asked them if they would miss it. And the only concern they had was if there would be any erosion or anything caused by it. It wasn't holding up any soil or anything. Peter said even though that wasn't in the original plans, he would do that with no cost. They finished tying the steel and spec, had third party come in for inspection and poured the footings Monday afternoon. They began the demolition of the cannery on Monday. They expected that to take about 2 weeks. I think that come down in about half a day.
I couldn't believe it.
I went down there today, and they had one machine with a jackhammer on it busting up some of the large concrete pieces, and there was another machine down removing steel and putting that all into a pile and separating it. The concrete is going to end up being used as fill, and the steel can be sold to a local junk dealer. Delivery of a dumpster from Mark Wright. Disposal came today, and this is for the asbestos for the roofing material. They already had one dumpster full of material that was removed, a great big roll-off. There is some limited rotten wood in a sill for the Historical Society building. When they pick the building up, that would probably be the best time to try to remove that sill. They're going to try to see if they can secure another piece of wood and get it underneath when they put it on the new foundation. Pour concrete for basement walls later on this week. I talked with Andy Leclerc. He said he's hoping to have that tomorrow. And then the curing is going to depend on the weather. The building move will depend on the concrete, the curing. They'll be testing it like they had to for the garage. But all in all, the project is going really well.
It is going.
That steel, this is an area of which I'm unfamiliar, but I remember when they pulled up the steel from the railways that connect through Machias, that was up for sale. And because of the age of that steel, it was considered very good, and they couldn't find an American buyer. But the Germans wanted it. Isn't that interesting? And I don't know what the quality of the steel is. I have no idea. I mean, somebody who knows steel would
Right.
with that.
You know, there are local people there that purchase
Yeah,
steel, for recycling. And I mean,
Yeah.
you know, that could be an
Yeah.
income for the historical society.
and it might be of value, you know, of
And
greater
Probably,
value than you think.
probably not a lot, I mean, with the price per ton,
Mhm.
but I mean, any income is,
Yeah,
is
sure,
income for 'em.
sure.
So,
Thank
they've done a good job.
Oh, it's been exciting to watch it. You know, when you come into town, it's wonderful now because you first see the new garage, the sand garage, and then that lovely house that Leaf and Kurt are putting together. And then the Brownsfield grant going on. It's, you know, there's a town that's looking like things are happening.
Yeah.
So it's very good.
You worked on the sidewalk plan?
I have, the board had some questions from the last, meeting. I talked with Arel Gorno, and, the quote that we received was not to exceed 29.5, from KES, where we only had one. The board asked me to talk to Arel, which I did. Our initial estimates that he gave me prior to the meeting, he said was around 40. So they come in significantly under. I sent him down a copy of what they proposed. He said it met what he needs it to do. He is recommending that we accept it and get him on board. I did have a discussion with Peter Noyes from CES. Part of their bid price included surveying, which Maine DOT has already done a lot of.
Mhm.
And he said if that's the case, then it'll be even less than what he did.
Mm.
So he didn't quite know how much that would lower the bid from, but he said, you know, it would probably come in less than that because of the surveying.
And though there's not a dollar figure on it, he does,
Yeah, there
it
is
was
enough.
put in here in a paragraph that he is willing to negotiate with the town if fees and all are not within the budget of how much we're receiving to do the project.
Yep.
And there were quite a few days surveying. Somebody was
Yeah,
surveying.
Yeah,
down
busy.
that was,
We were
that was
very
Maine
busy.
DOT,
Oh,
so I mean,
Maine
this
DOT,
is gonna be
yeah.
a cost savings, we're not gonna have to pay for that.
Okay, good. All right, well,
So I'd
so
like-
do
Do you need to
we
vote
need to,
on
make
it?
yeah,
I'd
do we
like-
need
I'd
to
like to have a
vote
vote.
to?
I'll make that a motion that we
Yeah.
go with CES on the engineering for the sidewalk grant.
Second,
Second,
all in favor?
yeah.
Do you sign anything, or you can, we'll
No,
let
I'll-
John
I'll
sign
go
that?
home.
Okay.
Excellent.
Good.
Okay, new business,
Um,
under parking ban, ooh.
every year, it's that time of year, we ask for a winter parking ban, voted by the selectmen, and this is just to keep the vehicles off the sides of the street so public works can plow.
6 p.m. to 6 a.m., November 15th to April 15th. So will we put this on
We will
public
post around
TV
town.
and post it
Yep.
around town? Do we need a motion for
Yes.
that, right, Joanne? You wanna make the parking ban, don't you?
Yeah, yes, I'll make that a motion.
All right.
Parking ban.
Second, all in favor? Okay.
Keep that.
Word. Oh, yeah. Last meeting, we went into executive session to review an abatement. So we, are now,
Okay.
and I think we're done discussing that.
Yes,
And
we
we've
are.
got a conclusion that we would accept, the abatement for 2014 and deny the abatement for 2015. No, name will be mentioned. So I'm entertaining a motion to accept the abatement for 2014.
So moved.
Second, all in favor? Do you have the one you want me to
Do
sign?
you need one
Other
for
one.
the?
Yeah, we need one for the denial as well,
That was the 15th.
2015.
Make a motion.
We need a motion to deny
Deny
the
the
request for abatement for
2015.
2015.
Yes, so moved.
Second, all in favor? Okay, so John's been working hard to get our Water Street light fixed that unfortunately a boat trailer company, unbeknownst to him, and with Dan flagging him to stop, right?
That's right.
Thought you were
Freeway.
saying hello,
The
drove
traffic
right
lights
up,
coming.
knocked the whole street light over and kept
Unflagged
going.
And they waved.
Yeah.
Thinking
And I
we're
think knock down
friendly
a few
little
more
town.
poles in the way and things.
Up in
But,
Whiting.
anyway, they're going to, the insurance company's gonna help us take care of that.
I contacted, the truck insurance company, they forwarded me to corporate, which forwarded me to California.
Ooh.
I did, go back and find an invoice where we ordered the light a couple years ago for Water Street, and I got all the part numbers and everything that we need to get exactly the replica light. I forwarded that, Gilman Electric was the vendor, so with the information from the invoice, they were able to contact the manufacturer, and we're gonna have another light coming. So once I got all the pricing, I contacted the insurance company, we now have a claim. What they're recommending to us is that we get the light, get an invoice for the labor, for the electrician. I will track the time from Public Works, and then send it to them, and they'll process the claim. So
Alright.
it's been a while getting all the numbers and
Oh, yeah.
getting everything, and getting a hold of
A lot easier
California.
to knock the pole down. I don't think they meant,
You know,
obviously
Funky,
didn't do it on
not
purpose.
Funky, what's his name, Ryer,
Yes.
it used to, it took possession of the old street lights that were down there, that looked very much like these street lights,
Mhm.
only better.
Oh.
If worse comes to worse, maybe you should talk to Eddie and see if he has a spare floating around.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so, we're not gonna discuss the
No.
referendum because it was withdrawn
Again.
again.
You're a good
Oh,
man, David.
dear.
Good man. Election day is November 8th, Tuesday,
And we need to announce that the last day for absentee voting is tomorrow by close of business.
When do the polls open, 7? 8?
8 to 6, 8 to 7,
8 to 6.
8 to 6.
Oh,
But
never
there's,
been,
what have we had, 200 and, what does that tell me, 228? 238 absentee ballots already? I think I figured.
I would be
Interesting.
so glad
Oh,
when this election.
more than they've ever had.
Yeah.
They've been very busy, and tomorrow probably busy because it's the last day.
Yeah.
It closes at 4 tomorrow. Town office will be closed Veterans Day, November 11th, for honoring our servicemen.
Do we have something going on in town?
There is always a dinner for the veterans
at the-
at the American Legion.
Legion?
Mhm.
5 o'clock, that's 5 o'clock on Friday.
And Ladies
The 11th.
Auxiliary is putting it on,
Uh-huh,
and which
uh-huh.
Joanne and I are members.
I'd also like to remind people that the rabies clinic is scheduled for Saturday, November 19th from 9 to 11. So if you have dogs and cats, make sure you
Excellent.
get them in, get them vaccinated.
Especially with the presence of foxes and stuff.
Okay, let's see if we can get some committee updates. Got my calendar out here.
Okay, Shellfish Committee, the next meeting is November 14th at 6.
Yes.
Harbor Board, next meeting, November 17th at 6. Marion Transfer, next meeting will be November 8th at 6. Washington County EMS, next,
What was November, what, say that again.
November 8th,
What is, which meeting?
Marion Transfer.
Okay, sorry, I think you're fast. Harbor Board at 6.
They're gonna meet on election day?
Yeah, that's, they can't meet on election day.
I'll ask Mike
Yeah.
and see what that day is, I'll let you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it doesn't make any sense. Go ahead, sorry. What else?
Okay, the next meeting for Washington County EMS is tentatively scheduled for December 12th, 5 p.m. The revolving loan committee, their next meeting will be December 6th at 9 a.m. And recycling committee, we talked about November 14th, but that's going to be a conflict for you. Rita.
There'll be a conflict for me, and I will talk to Kenny and Ruda.
That is the next select board meeting, are you gonna be at that,
What?
the 14th?
No,
That's
November 14th,
Oh,
I think.
December, oh, November 14th. Sorry,
Monday.
I'm going backwards.
And economic development, the next meeting will be November 17th at 5, right before the harbor board meeting.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 5 o'clock.
Okay,
We have 3 meetings this month, is it this month?
Yes.
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 2nd, 16th, and the 30th. And on the week of the 14th, I think Groucho and I'll have a meeting every day.
Yeah, I have two.
Well, anything else, public comment?
Could I ask you something? Have you heard back from Irving Oil at all?
No, that's not something
We talked about.
we can bring up.
Okay, all right, I didn't
Still
know.
discussion stage.
Okay.
I tried to call them today and they didn't answer.
Yet something else that we don't know about?
We like
When you're
keeping you in the
negotiating-
dark,
Yes, I
Dana.
can see that.
You negotiating anything to do with real estate, you can't. It's
It's all good, Sam.
not complicated. I mean, when
I
anything,
trust them, I trust
before anything is done, it has to
Obviously, I
be
trust
brought. It's not to be secretive, it's just to be polite to the other party and also to get the best deal.
Sorry.
Yes, and you sat right next to them.
I know, it's amazing you didn't hit me.
Rachel, I don't know what I would do without you, so we'll try to keep you intact.
That's right. Don't hit me, don't hit me.
And we do like those cakes.
Thank you. And the cinnamon rolls.
Yes,
And the eggplant.
Excellent. Yeah, just gotta keep going here.
you know what you're for your birthday. All right, anything else?
That's all I have.
Me too.
I would like a motion to adjourn as well.
I move that we adjourn.
Bye, Freddie.
That has got to be